Hey, another on the spot video. Like I keep telling y'all, sooner or later, well, I got a couple of more months of running like this, then I can get back to making the content like I normally done. You know, with all my OBS and blah, 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 and all that other stuff. But, like I said, I got a couple of more months to get this deal done. Anyway, y'all see the title. We know, most people know, most people that got that. Oh, and shout out to my emoji gang, my team emoji, hit me up. Anytime there's money involved, a lot of political organizations ain't bit more gonna do the right thing to give up that money. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. When dudes is put on paper, child support, right, wrong, or indifferent. Now, some dudes need to be on child support. Let me get that out of the way. Every dude ain't innocent. Every dude ain't a victim. Every dude didn't get snookered, hoodwinked, led astray, run amok. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. Okay, look, there's a whole bunch of dudes. Boom, 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 boom. Man, traffic kind of heavy today. A lot of dudes actually got what they asked for. They played the game and they lost. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the dudes, you know, where it's in question, or in the case like the videos that I done put up about the ones that's being forced to pay child support, even though the court knows it's not their child. Them the ones I'm talking about. There's a reason I can tell you, come on, dude. I can tell you why those cases ain't going away. They ain't going away. Because the politicians, all right, let's take the money part out. Even though money is a big part of it, let's take the money part out. If a politician runs and have that in his format, he'll never get elected. Because the women, the females are going to take it that he's anti-chick and they ain't voting for him. And especially if you're a Democrat, because that is now that's the difference too. Especially if you're a Democrat, because you already know that ain't gonna happen. Okay, they ain't gonna vote for you. A lot of the women, they're not gonna, well over the moral majority of women, there's gonna be some women that support him, that's gonna say he's doing the right thing. They have their moral compass intact. There are women out here with a perfectly operational moral compass. But we know there are a lot of them that ain't. And then you have some that are, but they straddle the fence. And I keep telling chicks, don't straddle the fence. You're going to get that cooch caught in the top rung. You know, you're going to hear that hollering and look over there. Told you to stop straddling the fence, girl. Then got your thing caught in the top, on that top row. But stay off the fence. Get on one side or the other. Choose. He ain't gonna get elected. He ain't gonna get elected. Number one, his opposition gonna use that as a battering ram against him. He anti-fem. He against the fem, but he Austin Powers. He trying to get rid of the fembots. I'm pro-bot. You know, he on team Dr. Evil. You know, I'm pro-bot. That's the way it's gonna go. He know it ain't gonna work. Is one brother, I can't remember his name. It's in the video that I done about the child support. I think he's like towards like 2/3 down the way of the video. where he want DNA testing on the books. He brought it up and tried and put it on the docket. It never made it out of the first round. Never made it out of the first round. I think his state is I think it was Tennessee. I think it's Tennessee. But anyway, it's in the video that I got linked, that I'll link below here. If I forget it, somebody say, hey man, you forgot to put the link, because it's going to probably be tomorrow before, when y'all see this is probably going to be the day after I actually recorded it. So I've been and forgot, because I got a lot of stuff going on. I got to deal with this thing here. Oh, matter of fact, because I got to deal with this. I already took the trailer off. But I gotta wait my turn to get this into the body shop. Yeah, I'm trying not to give away everything. I mean, it's always something. I'm telling y'all people think, oh man, shoot, don't think you gotta do is buy a few trucks and throw some people in it, get some accounts, and people just throw money at you. Y'all can go somewhere with that. But that's not how it works. But anyway, and the killer part, that's one of the newer trucks. That truck's a 2021. Well, technically it's a 2022. It was made in 2021. Anyway, you ain't gonna get elected. And if you bring it up after you get elected, the odds of you getting reelected, unless you in a red state and running for a red county position or something like that, you probably won't get reelected. You probably still wouldn't get reelected in a red state. I mean, in a red spot. Because guess what? Some of them on some bacon sandwich too. Don't think, that all the blues is on the bacon sandwich and none of the reds is on the bacon sandwich. That's bacon sandwich. Yeah, it seemed to be rampant in the blue spots because of the situations that they done put themselves in due to their habits, their ideologies, and the people that they choose to lead them. But there's some in the red spots too. I live in a red county, in a red state, and I know dudes that's paying for kids that ain't theirs. I've done videos on them. After I got the green light from them to do it, I just didn't do it. The ones when you hear me talk about it, I already talking, because some of them watch my stuff. Some of them actually comment on my stuff, and y'all who they are, which is the way I want it. Because I don't want nobody screwing with them just because they don't like my crappy butt, janky ass. So it's money and it's position. Number one, the state ain't trying to hit because the Fed matches, and I think they match or half match, quarter match, or full match on certain things. When they file, they go through the county. The county pushes it up to the state. Okay? Then they start garnishing your stuff, and it's managed by whatever district you're in, your circuit court. I'm in 117th district, with Texas, and that circuit court judge, that judge is the one that's pulling the strings on. I'm not paying child support. I'm just using myself as an example. That's the judge that's pulling strings on my behalf. See, this is when voting has consequences. Did you vote for that liberal ass? And then, even in the video that I put up, that one judge gonna tell the dude that she's mad at him. All right, the testing came back 0%, and that he's going above and beyond to bastardize the child. Black female judge. I think a white female judge would have said the same thing. But it was a female judge. They say her name in the video. They don't show her picture, but they say her name. So who knows? Well, I said black female judge. The first one was the Carnell dude. His judge was black. The second one, I don't know what color the judge is, but I know it's a female because the name is something like Nancy or something like that. But anyway, going after the man for clearing his name and still say he owed $30,000 and back child support. County, then go to the state, the Fed sends funds. It goes to the party, which normally baby mama or whatever the case may be, and they withdrawn it from you. So if they got to stop taking it from you, the Fed already out of pocket. They want that money. Yeah, man, I'm about ready to go goody mob. But since the third grade, this is what you told. You was bought. You was sold. Now they saying Jews, well, let some heads crack. I bet you Jed Clampett want his money back. Hell yeah, Jed Clampett want his money back. I don't care if you got a Republican president or Democrat president. That's Jed Clampett want his money back. That Clampett will sick his goons on you. Goody Mob hit a home run with that one. Do you think that Clampett sick his goons on me? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Yes. Okay. But he a Republican? Yes. He a Democrat? Yes. But yes. Any other questions? Yeah. Okay. Continue. Let me continue. It's money. The politician know he ain't gonna keep his job if he try to introduce paternity fraud and get it wrote into state law. A couple of states is starting, but a couple of states, I know Ohio is trying to do it. Michigan ain't never gonna do it. My home state of Michigan ain't gonna happen. Ohio's trying. I think Tennessee is trying. A couple other states are trying, but this is where politics come into play, because I may be state representative Taylor of, this whatever state, and I know my governor is this one and my senator is that one. My 2 state senators is that one. I already know whether I may be thinking, man, we need this, but I already know it ain't getting through these folks. The only thing that's going to be is just a little moral victory for somebody that heard me stand here and talk about it at the podium. That's it. But when re-election time come, I done gave the ops some ammunition. He hate women's. Here we go with that. I know, but if I got this senator and he won by lands, and he's for, this, that, and other, you got to have everything in place. Everything got to be in its right place. You got to have the right senators. You got to have the right governor for you to even get some traction in that one. If not, you ain't going to make it. That's just the way it goes. It sucks. It shouldn't even be a thing. This stuff shouldn't have never even made it shouldn't even have passed muster. That means when it was put up for vote, enough men didn't go out and vote no on it, and it passed. And also, we know there's a lot of clowns out here. Men, married and single or divorced or whatever the hell, but especially the married ones. I can see them now at the table. Hey, how you gonna vote on Prop C? What do you think about Prop C? I think it's messed up that, dudes have to pay child support for this, that, and other, and that ain't, and it ain't their kid, and this, that, and other. And your old lady like, well, she gotta do something, and dude, like, man, let me go in here, and when I go in there. So, did you go vote today? Or they probably going together? You see what I'm saying? He a chicken. He a clown. weak sauce. A lot of those men, they're just as toxic and volatile as the goofball women. The straight women, this don't apply to them. The ones that got their head and their asses wired together, this don't apply to them. Because the harpies will attack the females that got their stuff together. I see it all the time. Read the comments section. Go to Carrie's content and look at the comments from chicks that be going at. She knows. She knows. Forget the fact that she's right. They don't care about that. They just don't like what she said. Who this texting me? But no, I'm telling y'all, that's the way. That was the insurance adjuster for the truck. Well, I got to arrange to get a tow truck to pick. I got that covered, Doc. You do? Well, I mean, it's part of your... Trust me. They don't know. Yeah, it's about ready to get hot. Just give us an invoice after you tow it to the body shop, and shoot, can't give them my invoice. You gotta be, hey, wait a minute. I think of something, y'all know me. Onward. Elections have consequences. Elections have consequences. Those judges that you're going to see, that you're standing in front of, Carnett and all this, somebody voted for them. Their judges aren't selected. Well, Supreme Court, but I'm talking your district court, your county clerks and county court. They run an election. You have to vote them. They have to be voted in. Election have consequences. What's their track record? The one that's running for your county clerk, what's, you know what I'm saying? What do they, are they for you or against you? Your ideology. You need to do the legwork before you go just run in that booth and push that big blue button. Now, some places like Detroit, like Chicago, like St. Louis, there ain't nothing but blue buttons. You go in there, all the buttons are blue. It's just different variety, but they all got blue buttons. I'm sorry. Down here where I'm at, it's the reverse. You got like about 4 or 5 blue buttons. All the rest of them is red. So I choose the red that's ain't nobody perfect 100% I'm in love with, but I'll pick the one that the stuff that I deem is important. I like him better on this, and this. I like her better on this and this, and I like him better on this, and this. Which one of them I like better is more that I can apply applicable to my lifestyle and where I'm trying to go? This one. Oh. But I got to research to know what they about. Or if they've been in for a while going for re-election, what did they do while they was in there? Did they do what they ran on? If they didn't, your words mean nothing to me. If they did and I liked it, that's just the way it is. Anyway, y'all, money, elections, your ops will use that against you. They will label you as anti-fembot, and they will use that to get you out of there. So they gotta play it tight. Okay? That's just the way it is. DNA testing should be mandatory. Paternity fraud should be punishable by jail or money or both. Knowing intentional paternity fraud, intentional fraud. That I have to have that in there. Intentional. All right? Y'all be good and be safe. Let me go ahead and get to work on this thing and get it all prepped up and get one of the boys to load it up so we can get it over there to the body shop. Bye.